Hello, hello, everybody out in YouTube land. How are y'all doing this fine Wednesday afternoon or morning or evening, of course, depending on where and when you are watching the live today. If you are here with me live, hello, oh no, or evening, of course, depending on where and when you are watching. The volume was up on the computer. Let's mute that. We don't need to hear me in stereo too much, right? So again, hello. And if you are by chance watching the replay, thank you so much for checking it out. I greatly appreciate that too, of course. Um, as always, we're starting the live a little bit earlier than our 1 p.m. sale hour. It gives us, I think, a few more minutes to get in, make sure that we say hello to everybody. Hello again to all of you joining the chat. Appreciate y'all being here today. So let's go ahead. Let's dive right into it. We don't have a huge sale today, but we do, I think, have some beautiful things. Naturally, I hope we have our pinkies up. We're ready to go. We're going to just hit it with some fire, and we're going to keep that fire going throughout the duration of the sale. I hope that you agree. Let's do it. Let's make it official. Miss Lisa Shields, lady, how are you doing today? Thank you for joining us. As always, Lisa girl. Listen, I don't have your contact information. I feel like that's super weird. And I don't like, could you send me an email with your contact information? I can't find it. I don't know why. I can't find it. But if you could, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you for being here again. So thank you. Hello, Colleen. I appreciate it. I hope that you have a good time today. Thank you for being here. Miss Tracy Lady, hello. Thank you for your very quick payment. By the way, your item is already out the door and headed to you. What? You got that beautiful. Yes, she did. She got the Ladies Home Journal yesterday, 1902 Easter edition. Tracy, thank you. I love that magazine. I knew you were going to enjoy it. I hope that you enjoy it. Si- Simon's girl. It's Denise. Denise changed her name. I'm going to try to remember that. Denise, Lord knows. Sometimes I have a hard time knowing my name or where I am. But hello, Denise. Thank you for joining us again. Hello, Miss Meadows, Miss Ellen. How are you doing out there? Miss ES. That's right. Appreciate you being here. She's still chasing after that vintage. She's never going to give it up. Agreed. Hello, Karen. How are you today, Miss Favorite Fun? She's in Indiana. How are you doing, lady? Thank you for joining me, Miss Deborah. Oh, Deborah. Deborah the bee. Watch out for her stinger. Watch out. Miss Donna RN. How are you doing out there, lady? She's keeping everybody safe, happy, and healthy, or as much as she can. I know that's got to be a challenge on some days. Miss Joan D is in the chat. Hello, and thank you again, Joan, for joining us again for your quick payment. And look, as always, her quick payment, Miss Glowy Girl. How you doing out there, lady? Thank you for joining me, Miss Nettie. How are you today? Appreciate you being here. Good afternoon, Miss Cheryl. Thank you for joining us. Jamie G is in the chat. How are you, Miss Karen? Hey, Miss Gillette. How are you? Thank you, of course, for being here as always. Greatly appreciated. No whammy, no whammy, but Miss Pammy Whammy. How are you doing today? Oh, it's Miss Kim. She's out there in the desert fighting that dry heat. I saw her yesterday. She said, I just go from AC to AC. I don't blame you, Kim. I don't blame you. Shireen, lady, how are you? Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us again. Joe S is in the chat. How you doing out there, Joe? Appreciate you for being here. Uh-oh. It's Miss AC Fenton herself. How are you doing, Janet? I will tell Richard he's out getting lunch right now. Thank you for saying hello to him. Also, Miss Nightshade. How are you doing? Thanks for joining us again. Hey, Mike. How are you doing? Your goodies are already on the way. I'm sure the husband's going to enjoy that there. Oh, Shannon. Hello, hello, lady. Thank you for being here. We got Christine is in the chat. How are you doing, Christine? Enchanté, Mr. Enchanté. How are you today? Oui, oui. Esther, as always, you know, I love that name. I love the name. It's strange. Really strange. Well, honey, my micro ain't the only thing strange about me, let me tell you what. Hello, Elaine. How are you doing today? And boo to you, Miss Karen. How are you? Thank you for joining us. Oh, Ruth the Bee is up in the chat. How you doing, Miss Ruthie? You know we're going to circle right back to her. Yes, we are. Miss Virginia. Hello. Oh, my microphone sounds funny. Let's try this. Let's do the audio like this. Is this sounding better? Does this sound better? I might have had the microphone too close to the phone and it might create a little bit of feedback, or it might have been you are not very loud. Well, let's do this. Oop. Oh, now it sounds better. I'm just going to go ahead and do it like this. This is probably going to give you the best audio anyhow. I don't typically have to have the earbuds in because I don't need to hear myself, but you know, with Misty, obviously I do, so I can hear what she's saying. Hopefully this sounds a lot better. Miss Mary Ellen, hello, hello, lady. How are you doing today? Rebecca T is in the chat with us. Hello, Rebecca. Appreciate you for being here. Miss Phil M. Philomena. Good day. How are you today? Thank you for joining us. And we're like super international now. We got Miss Karen up there in Canada. We got Phil. Miss Philomena is out there in Southern Australia. Good day to you. That's better. They're saying better, better, better. That sounds better. And Cheryl, hello, how are you? Yes, this is not my cabinet. This is, of course, Richard's collection of yellow Cornish ware. They do make up blue. You know, a lot of people really enjoy that. There's little Miss Molly's snowmen, of course. Hello, Steve. How are you doing in today? Pee Wee, Wee Wee, it's Pee Wee official. Morning from Napa. Oh, goodness. Channel 16 news. Don't you love it? Hello, Joanna. Hello, Grammy. Hello, Wendy. Again, oh, we got a fellow Pennsylvanian out there. Appreciate y'all being there. And if it is your first time here, a super special hello to you. Don't be shy. Say hello. Let everybody know it's your first time here. There are some amazing people out there in the chat, and they're going to make you feel right at home. And if it's been a while since you've been able to join me, welcome back. And thank you again for being here. Hello, Miss Lynn. Hello, Stephanie. How are you ladies doing today? And to anybody I didn't say hello to, again, thank you for being here. Let's do it. Let's get into the nuts and the berries of it all, okay? So we've got a sale today. Like we said earlier, it's not the biggest sale, but I think it is a quality sale, in my humble opinion. We've got some beautiful items and definitely some hard to get items, so I'm super excited about that. All of the items in today's sale, they are going to be offer up. And hey, Dina, how are you doing today? Yes, a big thank you, Kim. You know what, Kim? I'm gonna go ahead. Ah, wait, chat's jumping on me. Let's just go ahead and put her. Bloop, bloop. Kim is an official bot now too. Um, So what was I saying? Yeah, everything's going to be offer up. If you would like to purchase something from me and you have not done so in the past, or again, it's been a while since you purchased from me or you changed your YouTube name to News, go ahead and send me an email. The email that you're seeing right here in the banner, this is going to pop up sporadically throughout the sale. It is, of course, the pinned comment that you're seeing at the top of the chat. It's the blue rectangle that you see up there. And last but definitely not least, it is going to be in the description of the video. It is simply The.Cult.Of.Vintage at yahoo.com. The information that you're going to want to include is your real name. It's different than your YouTube name. Your full shipping address. Full shipping address means please include your zip code. That's how I get you to calculate discounted shipping. And last but definitely not least is the email address that you use for PayPal. And if you're saying, but Michael, I don't have a PayPal account, it is okay. Please send me the same email with the same information. Just indicate that you would like a guest link. I will be able to send you a link that's going to let you check out as a guest on PayPal so you don't have to sign up for an account. You can use any credit or debit card that you would like. You will enter in your shipping information, but but you don't have to sign up for the account. And the best part of it is that we'll still get your buyer's protection and I still get my seller's protection. So it is a win-win there. Okay. Hello again to everybody joining to the chat. I see again Dina, hello, and Miss Gutierrez. How are you doing today? Miss Roses, how are you? And Miss Robin, again, ladies, thank you for joining me today. I appreciate it. The yellow bowl is amazing. I know there's some good stuff out there, so we try to get it all for y'all. Everything today is going to be offer up. So as always with offer up, I do honor just in cases. If you would like to use the just in case, please feel free. If you do not want to use the just in case, you are not obligated, you're not committed to having to use the just in case. Just know that I'm going to be honoring them. The two things that I do ask with regards to just in case is please be an active bidder up until the point of the countdown. That way, or you can throw in a bid during the countdown. That's totally cool too. That's fair game. But the reason that I ask that is so that way everybody can kind of gauge where they are at, who the players in the game are, if you will. And then the second thing is do hold on to your just in cases until you hear the countdown. The lag doesn't seem super terrible today, but who knows? That may change as the sale progresses. So my best recommendation, if you don't want to come in after the official bid end, is throw that just in case in, unless you've got the really fast internet and the really fast fingers. Hey, Miss Romans, how are you doing today, lady? Um, so speaking of fast internet and fast fingers, we have as our official bid ender, the one, the only, Miss Ruthie B. Round of applause for Miss Ruthie. She is consistently taking time out of her schedule out of her life, to be here and to help me with the sales. So as always, it is certainly greatly appreciated, and it does make doing this by yourself a whole lot easier. Ruthie, you will always kill it with those bid ends. She's got the fast internet, she's on the West Coast, she's got the fast fingers, so you're as always going to be racing against Ruthie B. Any bids just in cases that come in after the official bid end, of course, I can't honor. Okay, so again, we're going to be racing against Ruthie. I think we have cut, thank you for the hearts. It would be nice if you could see who's sending the hearts. Lisa, thank you so much. I do appreciate that. Round of applause for Miss Ruthie. Thank you, Virginia. Do appreciate that. I think I covered everything. We have the email, new returning buyers. If in doubt, send it out. We covered just in cases. We've got our official, there she is, Miss Ruthie B is our official bid ender. If you didn't know, Ruthie and LaDonna, as a matter of fact, are going to be selling today. Ruthie, if you would like and you're able, please feel free. You can certainly put that link down below in the chat. Ruthie is going to be a guest seller on, and LaDonna are going to be guest sellers on Yvonne Thrifty Riches live sale today. So you can definitely check out the items that Ruthie has for sale as well as LaDonna. I think many of you become very familiar with them in the chat. So it's a great opportunity to buy some of their goodies. Well, thank you. The nation at 3 p.m. At 3 p.m. That's central, isn't it? It's 3 p.m. central. So it's like 4 Eastern. I don't know my time zones like that, y'all. All right, so let's just dive right into it. Karen's going to get the link. Thank you, Karen. Appreciate that. Let's do it. Let's start off with our first item. It is, of course, glass. It's some beautiful art glass. Now, this item I would feel like you could use for its intended purpose, or you could certainly do some different things with it. And let's do the start. We're going to start it off at $15. It is this beautiful, now the intended purpose, the manufacturing. purpose on this was to use it as a perfume oil lamp. Okay, so you would fill it with your fragrant oil, your essential oils. No, not your essentials. I think those are a little too flammable, but your burning scented oils. And you could put a wick in there and burn it, and of course, it releases the scent. So you do have the hole on the top for that purpose. Now, it's a gorgeous speckled pink with a luster. You've got the string on there and like this, it's like a dark mauve, again with that iridescent effect to it. It's flat on the bottom. Beg pardon, I didn't remove. Okay, Miss Paid. I did not remove the entirety of the sticker. There are no chips. There are no cracks. So as I said, you could use it for its intended purpose as a fragrant oil burner. I thought it would just be a beautiful little decor accent. It's a great color. It's very feminine, especially if you love like your milk glasses and those jadeite, the pastel colors. I think that this pink is definitely going to be a great offset to it. The measurement on it, we are at 3 inches tall at its tallest. Okay, 3 inches tall. At its widest in diameter, thank you, Miss Joan D. I got your 15, lady. At its widest, I did measure it from side to side, so diameter, if you will, we are at 5.5 inches, 5.5 inches. Now, because where this is, it's flat enough that you could, in fact, turn it upside down. So if you didn't want to see the hole, I'll remove the rest of this press tag. I guess why don't we just go ahead and do it live with y'all? You can certainly turn it upside down. It will sit flat-ish, of course, but that way you're not seeing the hole in there, so it's not as distracting. Some people may not find it distracting at all, so to each their own. Again, no chips, no cracks. This is done in the style of, it is a French glass artist, and I cannot remember his name. It is not actually from that French glass artist. I am really blown out today. Let me adjust the light here. I'm seeing it there. I'm feeling that much better. Okay. So Miss Joan is in it at 15. Lady, appreciate it. And I'm going to go ahead and start the countdown. Again, it is 3 inches tall, 5.5 inches in diameter. There are no chips, no cracks. Intended purpose is a fragrant oil burner. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bit end. Like I said, I don't know. I would be inclined to kind of display it as such. But if you're into those fragrant oils, I mean, I say do it. You could even turn it into a reed diffuser. I don't know that you would get more than 2 or 3 sticks in there. There is our loving heart bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. Joan Lady, guess what? Congratulations and thank you at $15. It's coming to you. All right, get your written down. Now, like I said, there you go. Thank you, Karen, for putting the link in to show that support from Miss Ruthie and LaDonna. You can click the link and set a reminder. That way you can attend the sale today. I know the ladies would certainly appreciate it. Let's go ahead. We'll start with our next item. Guess what? The next item is going to start at $18. Now, I love the pastel colors, and we've been doing a lot of it here during the sales on Wednesday, but the pastel colors, I think they're very calming and soothing, but they still have some great colors. So this pink, I think, goes excellently with like your blue. So we're all about the stacking. Okay, so our next item up for sale are going to be our Fenton blue stretched glass compote, if you will. There are no chips, there are no cracks. It's got a lovely iridescent effect to it, but you're not seeing like a lot of color flecks to it. It just gives it a little bit of a shine, almost like the glass itself is wet. Now you're seeing those hallmark stretch marks on there. It is a beautiful piece. It most certainly could be used for like a votive or a tea light. Thank you, Dina. Thank you, Janet, for a tea light candle holder if you would like. You can do like some peonies, some geraniums, some hydrangea, cut the stems short, fill this with water, and that way you've got these beautiful blooms coming out of there. It is a beautiful small accent piece. I think a lot could be done with it. You could use it as a riser, provided, like I say, this is like the perfect thing to kind of put in there because it's seated in there and you don't have to worry about it coming flying out. Ladies, thank you so much for your bids. So this is the side here before I drop it. So beautiful pedestal. This is unstamped Fenton. They made a variety of different pieces. A lot of console pieces went with this. Console bowls of a variety of sizes, candlesticks came in this. So it was a whole collection that Fenton did produce. The measurement on this, we were at 3 inches, and I did measure it to the top of the ruffle here. So the tallest point, we are at 3. The widest in diameter, again an approximate depending on where you measure it from ruffle to ruffle, we are at 7 inches. Okay, so 3 inches by 7 inches. There are no chips, there are no cracks. Ladies think, uh-oh, they're duking it out. Here we go. Um, I love it. I think it's a beautiful color, and I think this is perfect and certainly something that could go very well in your winter collections. Um, think about that with your clear glass and your milk glass. Ooh, icy goodness on that. Perhaps if you like to decorate for the Hanukkah season, blue, white are perfect colors for that, and you can certainly dress up your Hanukkah display. All right, Dina's in it, Janet's in it. Ladies, again, appreciate it. No chips, no cracks. 3 by 7. Let's do the countdown. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. You get a little bit of the green flecks down here in the bottom. I think that's more so because the glass is much thicker at the bottom, whereas in the ruffles, you kind of really, and keep in mind, interestingly enough, the light that I'm using is actually a green tone. So a lot of this green is being picked up by the light. Okay. There is our diamond bid end. Oh, go ahead, Miss Ruthie. Thank you, Miss Ruthie. All right, Dina was holding it down at 40. Greatly appreciate it. Dina and Jana are duking it out there in the last seconds with those just in cases. Dina had a just in case of 56. Jana did not want to be outdone, so she threw in that 68. The ladies know how to play the just in case game. If you want to take the lessons from these two. So at 57, Janet, congratulations and thank you. Big shocker, Janet's going for the Fenton. At 57, thank you, lady. Thank you, Dina. It is, of course, appreciated. Okay. Now, you could do these blues, right? Were very popular during mid-century, okay? But another color that was just such in predominance during kind of I'm going to say 60s, 70s. So we're kind of getting out of mid-century into like that mod mid-century kind of look. Late mid-century, okay, were blues, greens, and of course, the number one staple to like 60s, 70s, and early 80s decor. You guessed it. It is, of course, amber. Okay, two totally different styles here. We've got a more contemporary vintage piece of glass, but then we can throw in those ambers to create a very mod decor. This is an antique ball and claw. I don't know if this one is set. This is kind of iffy, you know what I'm saying? But just so you can see the colors. Again, not a traditional color combination that we would think of, amber and blue, yet they do still work. I think they play very nicely together. Now, our antique ball and claw bottle, if anybody is interested, is going to start at $20. The last time I had found one, somebody had kindly pointed out to me, and I was aware, that these were reproduced. Okay, so you do have to be very mindful when you're picking them out. Is it an antique? Is it one of the reproductions? The easiest way to I shouldn't say the easiest, but one way in which you can tell it is to look for inclusions, rippling in the glass. A lot of the reproductions, the glass is contemporary, so it doesn't have the rippling. I will say, Shireen, and you can change your mind, this did come from the manufacturer, okay? The ball itself, I don't know how well it's reading. It is not a perfect ball, okay? It's a little lopsided. So you can kind of see it here. There's almost a flat spot. Yeah, so there is like almost a flat spot right here, which is where we do have our ball and claw bitters, world's best. Okay, it's a Wheaton glass bottle, and it's stamped down here. Okay, out of a new, wait, was it New York or New Jersey? New Jersey, pardon me, Wheaton, New Jersey. All right, it's a molded piece of glass. We do, of course, have a lot of the rippling that is occurring in the stem. I don't know that it's really reading the best on camera, but in real life, you will see some rippling. You do see some, okay, that's reading a little bit better. Some of the rippling to the glass. The QC, the quality control, wasn't the best back in the day. The techniques weren't necessarily the best back in the day. And quite frankly, this was made, maybe you would hold on to it, but it was made to be disposed of. So was it one of those things where they were so concerned with the overall quality? Not as much, not as much. Miss Shireen is in it at 23. Lady, do appreciate it. It is an amber glass, ball and claw. We have the turkey foot here on the ball. They thought ball and claw. I don't know where they came up with the name, but it's definitely came up with an interesting kind of bottle here. They have very small ones in a variety of different colors. So you could do a whole rainbow collection of them. This, I mean, how perfect is this for your Thanksgiving display? The amber color, beautiful autumnal, and you got a turkey foot right on there. I mean, come on, with some dried grasses in here, maybe you want to do synthetic leaves. Maybe you want to go out into the yard, pick up a couple of different branches, not a lot, just a little something, something, and tuck those in there for a little bit of a rustic kind of look. You could certainly put this into a primitive home, and I think it would lend itself very well. Though I think that you could do an antique display with it, given the actual age of it, or if you wanted more of a 60s, 70s, it's amber glass. So play up the color, play up the look, have fun with it. And yeah, 9 inches tall, by the way. There are no chips, there are no cracks to it. Ladies, thank you for your bids. Virginia's got it at 24. Melinda, I see you also at 24. No chips, no cracks, 9 inches tall, Wheaton glass out of New Jersey. It is the ball and claw bitters bottle. Let's do the countdown. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. It's got some character to the ball, and that's why I love it. It's not perfect, right? It's got a little something, something there to it. I think branches in here would be fantastic. I really do. Turkey leg, bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. All right, so I'm just gonna double check. Virginia lady had the bid at 24. Thank you everyone for your bids. Congratulations and thank you, Miss Virginia. It's coming to you, lady. All right, let's get you written down. All right, let's jump into some antique pieces. Now, this is an interesting color combination, and this works well, in my opinion, together. I know some folks have asked in the past if I could maybe try to get some ironstone. I don't know anything about ironstone, bottom line. This piece was procured by Mr. Richard, so I didn't really even know. Like he got it at a yard sale too. Interestingly enough, this is a big piece of ironstone. It is a serving piece. It is one of their transfer wares. This is the purple ironstone or mulberry ironstone. It is the Corinthia pattern. So this purple, this mulberry, okay, I think goes beautifully. Guess what? with the amber. Okay. I really dig that a lot, that color combination. I think it's unusual. Definitely not a pairing that we normally think of. I'm going to start the ironstone. This is a large serving platter off at $30. Okay. Now, there are some rough spots around the perimeter, though back here, I don't know if that's from the manufacturer. There's some discoloration. Okay. There is crazing. Here is your mark back here, by the way. So there is your mark. But we have the Mulberry Ironstone transferware in Corinthia. But it is a kind of like a pastoral or a farming scene. They're out there. What do you call that? Plowing. They're plowing the field. We got this lady's got a basket on her head. It very much looks like kind of like a South African colonization scene to me, the landscape, the overall feel of the piece. You do, of course, have your transfer pattern going around the perimeter. They're hoeing. They're hoeing. The measurements on your serving platter. This is 16 inches long, 16 inches long, and we have a width a width of 12 inches, 16 inches long, 12 inches wide. This is a big one, okay? Um, could you serve off of this conceivably? Yeah, the transfer. Thank you, Vicky. Thank you, Mike. Could you serve off of this piece? You certainly could. The transfer is, of course, under glaze, though it is an antique piece. So that is something to keep in mind. I would feel more comfortable kind of using it as a display piece. Of course, if you have a plate stand or if you have a plate rack or not a plate rack, what do they call like the groove in the cabinets? Is that still considered a plate rack? Because I feel like a plate rack goes in like this. I could be making some. So, again, there is phrasing, which is you see more so on the back. Let's do this. There are some character flaws. Where are we at? Right here. Again, that looks super old. I don't know if that was done from use, I kind of question, or if that was done from manufacturing, which is possible, right? So I can't say with certainty, but I do want to let you know that it is there. Yes, Don, the mulberry is a harder to get color, especially in this size. The dinner plates, you can find the dinner plates with a little bit easier than you can with the larger serving pieces. So it's definitely a good piece. It's definitely a collector's piece. It's a specific look, but I think this would be beautiful if you did, plop it down and kind of use it as a centerpiece, a console piece, just to kind of dress that up. So again, we are Ironstone Mulberry Transferware in Corinthia. It is 16 inches long, 12 plate groove, yeah, 12, hey KBEE, so it's 12 inches in width. We've got Miss Romans and Mr. Parsons are in it to win it. You guys, thank you for the bids. And again, let's go ahead and show you that hallmark here on the back so you know you're getting the legit thing. And let's do the countdown for you. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. He's pointing like, get to work. Or maybe he has a whip. No, I think he's got like one of those horse whip things. Like the switches. I know. I'm like in full match mode, Kim. Full match mode. Girl, those elves? Oh, I swear to you. Oh, maybe it's just not reading well on my computer. It looks like they're elves on my computer, but I see that they're the farmer bid end. Thank you for reading. I appreciate it. Mike, congratulations and thank you, sir, at $35. It is coming to you. Vicky, I appreciate your bid also. Mike, let me get you written down here. Ooh, y'all, I just found this next piece the other day, and I love it, and it's unusual, and it's weird, and I hope that you guys like it. Okay, okay. This one's going to start a little bit higher. So, we have the mulberry, right? And you saw the mulberry displayed with the amber. Some may love it, some may be like, oh, I don't know. But if we do take that mulberry and kind of keep it up with the color, look at that. I love the contrast on this, okay? So we have got, let me actually, what before I set this down, so let me do that before we get into the next. Okay. We have got a beautiful, now this is, yeah, we've got a Victorian transferred hand mirror. Look at that image. She is royal. It's Josephine. Y'all stop it. It's little Miss Josephine. It's up here on the mirror. Now it is hand painted. This is ceramic with the transfer. There is some hand painted detail, the gold work. It is, of course, in a brass frame. Now, unlike a lot of the mirrors that I have found, because they have like the handle, yeah, not this one. Look how you hold this. How cool is that? I love that design. So you're literally like, yeah, what? It does have a beveled mirror. I might create uncanny valley for some of you. I'm gonna start this antique hand mirror. It's like the brass knuckles and mirror. Stuff gets real. Oh, sorry. Stuff gets real. Crack. I mean, come on. Vicky's in it at 40. Thank you, lady. A little bit of wear to the gold detailing. I'm not mad at it because I think that it shows its character. The yellow is definitely unusual. Like I said, I might create some uncanny valley by showing you the mirror. Okay, it is an antique mirror, so they did not. It's like mercury on the back. It's some weird chemical process, like 5-step chemical process that they used to create the mirror. So here we go. There is the sink because I'm at the kitchen island. So there is your beveled mirror. You can see that there is some signs of wear right here. Okay, though the glass itself, beautiful bevel. There's no chips or cracks. There's the light I'm using. See, it is green. Whoa. Oh, to infinity. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Oh, that's cool, y'all. Ooh. Sorry. Beveled glass, it does show signs of age, okay? So I think it's a gorgeous display piece. The shape of it is certainly unusual. I've never seen it as such, and I had to. I was like, I don't know if any of this would be interested in that, but I love it. It's weird. It's unusual. And I think Miss Josephine up here is giving the look. It was trippy. Chip it. All right, Miss Gloria's at 45. Miss Romance in it at 46. Thank you, ladies. I appreciate the bids. Oh, Miss Melinda's getting in on the action. It was the Uncanny Valley that did it for you, wasn't it, Melinda? That's what really did it. Do you see it? Like right chill. Look into my mirror. You're becoming sleepy. Sleepy. Anyhow. The measurement. I did measure from base to the top, of course, of the mirror. You were at 7 inches, 7 inches. The diameter on the actual mirror itself is 5.5. So 7 on handle by 5.5 on mirror. Okay, and here we go again. Show you. Get a close up. Beautiful, beautiful Art Nouveau design on there. I know, I agree. The yellow's unique. Miss Josephine up here, plus the shape and the handle. I just thought it was super cool. I'm glad that there are those of you out there that are loving it, you're wanting it, that you can definitely appreciate it. So awesome, you guys. Thank you. All right, so okay. Miss Vicky was holding it. Miss Lynn's getting in on the action at 60. Ladies, thank you for the bids. And I'm going to go ahead and start the countdown. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. We'll do it one more time. All right, Miss. There's our mirror bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruth to be. Do appreciate you, lady. All right, everyone, thank you so much for the bids. Miss Susan was holding it down at 60. Miss Romans came in with that bid of 64, but a pew pew just in case, which is right, a just in case of 75. So at 65, Miss Gloria, lady, congratulations. I was going to keep it, I'm not going to lie, but I was like, Michael, stop it. Gloria, it's coming to you, lady. I do appreciate you. Thank you. Get you written down here. Okay, I'm going to kind of reverse here. As I was saying earlier, with regards to the blue Fenton stretch, how beautiful it would be to use that blue with your clear glass, your milk glasses, or like your Christmas or your winter, more specifically your winter. This next piece. True story, I'll let you in a little secret. I once upon a time had this piece, and right before the sale, I kicked it and I broke it. So I've only had this item, not this, but the next item up, or had it once before, but I broke it before I even got to bring it to sale. That was slightly mortifying. So, the blue, like I say, creating that icy winter scene with those glass trees. Now, not just glass, but crystal. I'm telling you, beautiful. How beautiful is that? Now, listen, this is a big old tree, okay? This is a crystal, a lead glass crystal. The thing that I like about this is how dramatic these branches are, and they really took it up a notch on the tip here, you're seeing a little bit of frosting, but they also continued the frosting. Can you kind of see it? The frosting are on the branches, so it gives it not only an icy, but there, right here. I think we can see it really well right here. You see? And at the tip. So it's not like super overdone. It's just there enough that it creates like a snow effect on top of your crystal tree. I'm going to start the crystal tree off at $30 if, of course, anybody is interested. There are no chips, there are no cracks on this crystal lead glass crystal tree. It is a bigger one. It's not one of the smaller ones. Okay, Vicky ain't playing around today. She's just getting right in on it. Are you ready for it? This tree is 10 and 1/4 inches tall. 10 and 1/4 inches tall. And the beauty of it, we know the manufacturer of this one. It is the Tuscany Ward, Michael. The Tuscany. It is over 24% lead crystal. We do have our original manufacturer sticker on there, and it's a Japan. So it is good and vintage on you. This is not one of the newer ones. This is one of the, dare I say it, OG ones. Okay, so I don't. There we go. Japan over 24. It could be 25%. It could be 24.1%. I don't know, right? But it is the Tuscany collection. Beautiful crystal tree. And again, the fact that the one that I had before actually didn't have like the frosted effect to it. It was just all crystal, no effects to it. But I love the effect to it. This is a big one. I know there are those out there that actually leave their glass trees out year round. And I'm not mad at it because I think that is a beautiful thing. I love the movement in this piece. Again, the branches are very dramatic. It is one piece. It is a hand-blown piece of glass, and we are at 10 and 1/4 Tuscany, made in Japan, over 24% lead crystal. Thank you, Miss Vicky. Karen is in it at 50. Vicky's back. Karen's back. Ladies do appreciate it. Trying to so Deb is all you have to do there you go, as Miss Pammy is saying. You just put in the amount that you would like to purchase, keeping in mind that while Karen is at 70, Vicky came in at 76. So If you would like to bid, you would put in a bid of $77 or more. If you the a new purchase, first time purchase, you do want to send me a contact email with your information. Okay, let's do it. Miss Romans is in it at 76. 10 and 1/4, no chips or cracks. Let's do the countdown. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Do you see how it creates just it's just the littlest bit right on the top, so you can feel it a little bit if you're touching it, but then here it's just I love that effect to it. Boom, there's our pine tree bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. I appreciate you, lady. So Miss Karen was holding it down at 80, but Miss Romance, pew pew, she came in with that bid at 82 right before the bid end. Thank you, Vicky. Thank you, everyone, of course, for your bids. Miss Romance, yeah. Okay. So I have and do enjoy. Let me start that. So I do enjoy trying to find you guys like hard to get items, okay? Especially by well-known manufacturers, because I know that a lot of you have very specific collections, and it's sometimes difficult to find things that I think people would be interested in, especially things that are hard to get. You can find them, but the question then becomes, is it something that I could bring to a live as far as price point? Because a lot of people are pricing out or above retail. The next piece, I almost found one, but it was way out of the reseller budget. Okay, it's going to start a little steep. Okay? We're getting into the point of the sale where it's full fire. Like you might want to refresh if you're into Fenton, definitely refresh. If you're into Franz porcelain, you definitely want to refresh because the next 4 rounds are going to be okay. We're going to start. Let me see. Actually, I'm going to compare and contrast with the tree. I do have to compare and contrast with the tree. So we have a beautiful red crystal tree you saw earlier with the Fenton stretch glass. Well, let's check out this tree with another piece of Fenton stretch glass. A little bit more of a pale robin's egg blue, Tiffany blue, if you will. Great look. It's a beautiful look. You're not seeing things. You're not. No, you're not. Michael Todd is bringing you all the Fenton hanging art glass. Yes, I am. It's a tree. This is supposed to be the bottle. There's not a bottle stopper with this piece. Okay, it's not missing. They did a couple of volume low and blanking. Oh, it sounds strange. Okay, is it my cord? I had this problem yesterday. How is that? Okay. Thank you for letting me know, you guys. Um, so this is the Fenton hanging heart glass. Um, there are no chips, there are no cracks on it. It is a beautiful pulled string. I don't know. Now I'm like, is my sound good or is it bad? Julie's like, it's bad. It's Julie lying and everybody else is hearing better. Volume check, one, two, three. How is the sound? It is still going in and out. Let me try this. Hold on. How does it sound now? How is the volume right now? Is there still an echo? Can you, okay, it is sounding better. Okay, better, better, much better, much better. Okay. Might be time for a new um, pair of headphones slash mic. Maybe getting old. I've had this set for quite a while. All right, so if you guys can hear me, let's go ahead. So Fenton hanging heart, okay, and the beautiful robin's egg or Tiffany blue. You're seeing why, of course, we have it is a black pulled string with the hearts in there, okay? Definitely a hard to get collection. It's a beautiful piece, great for winter decor, but I think it is beautiful for springtime and for Easter, or if you're just a lover and collector, okay? It's time. We are going to start this piece off at $85. It's steep, but it's still a bargain. It is 6 3/4 inches tall. Oops. Oh, well, Dina, girl. Okay, Dina's just right in it to win it. Um, I know the hanging hearts. They have a number of different bases. They did not do a lot in this collection, so I think that, quite frankly, is a lot of why it is so desirable. They just didn't make a lot of actual different molds, nor did they make a lot of the molds. Thank you, Melinda. I do appreciate it. True Tea, I didn't take the sticker off, so y'all can see I took a risk and threw. No shame in my game. I don't hide nothing. You guys are going to see me find this, of course, on video. I snatched it up. I snatched it up. I was like, you know what? I'm not about to spend $60 on one, but yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. Because I still felt like that was a deal. I do appreciate your bids, you guys. No, wait. Janet's got it at 120. Okay, Dean. I'm getting confused. Okay, limited run for sure. It would be a great anniversary gift or a great gift to yourself. Why not, right? So, Hanging Heart by Fenton. There is no hallmark on it, of course, produced before 1971. Definitely limited run overall, but just didn't know. Um, oh, Quinn. Well, thank you for that information. Okay, so that would explain why they didn't do a lot of the pieces, nor did they produce quantity in those pieces if there was only one person that was actually making them. It would be nice if these were signed. That would be so nice, but alas, right? Um, Thank you, Melinda. I appreciate that. Yeah. So, okay, we are at 6 3/4 inches tall. There are no chips. There are no cracks to your piece here. Gorgeous color. Spring, Easter's. Pull it out for your patriotic displays, showing that love. Okay, for your military, your sailors, your Air Force. Okay, use it in winter. I think this would be like the glass trees. That would be beautiful. All right, I'm going to go ahead, catch up. Melinda and Miss Dina, y'all, thank you so much for the bids. It's greatly appreciated. And let's now do our countdown. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Yeah, why not do a Valentine's Day? Why not throw in some blue? But Fenton hanging heart. I like because this is the busiest side. Oh, they're getting cray cray. There's our love letter bid end. Thank you. Hey, Vals, you're not late. You're just on time. We're still rolling with it. You came in during fire. So don't get burnt, Val. I hope you got your updates. All right. Thank you, Ruthie, for the bid end. Miss Dina holding it down at 165. The ladies definitely were not playing. They threw in those just in cases. Miss Janet, that just in case at 230. That is most certainly appreciated. Miss Dina threw it down heavy with that just in case of 325. So at 231, Miss Dina, lady, she's getting it. Thank you all, of course, for your bids. Dina, greatly appreciated. Boom, boom, boom. Oversized box for sure. Alrighty. This is one of my, I really love the Fenton hanging art, but I have a great love and appreciation for Franz porcelain. And this is more of a contemporary piece. I've only had the pleasure of selling this twice. Um, One time for sure, because again, like certain pieces out of Fenton, I can't touch it for resale. A lot of the Franz porcelain is the exact same way. Now, while you would think Franz was some kind of like German or kind of manufacturer. It's not. It's actually a company, porcelain company that is based out of Singapore, but they do some exceptionally detailed, very fluid, organic sculpts. Almost gives you a little bit of an Art Deco vibe to it. Now, I am going to start this piece off higher than the Fenton, and I get it, okay? But oh, I love this piece. Let's go ahead and check out the bottom. Okay, so we do have our signature. We do, of course, have our hallmark. This is from Singapore. This is the manufacturing sticker. So this is actually the model or mold to this vase. Okay, beautiful. Look at how white and pristine that porcelain is. This is a big one. Okay, if you didn't know, this is actually what was used for the thumbnail of today's video. Now that ain't it. I'm showing you the back. Y'all know I love a good tease. Oh, you kind of saw it. All right. Check out the back of the vase, the detail that went into it. It's almost like it's a collar. Wait till you see the front. It's like this leaf collar, okay? This is the Franz Plumeria vase, okay? It is gorgeous. You want to talk about something that is full spring and summer? Now, this piece, I would be, to be completely honest with you, a little hesitant to want to put fresh cut flowers in simply because of the water. They don't make a lot of them. They're super collectible, very desirable. There are no chips, there are no cracks to this piece. Very Blanche. Why can't I think of her last name? I can think of her maiden name, Hollingsworth. Dorothy Zbornak, Sophia Petrillo, Rose Nyland, and Blanche Devereaux. So it is very Blanche Devereaux. Lord Blanche, I'm sorry, girl, you were one of my favorites too. So very Blanche Devereaux. Okay, I am going to start the piece off at $100. Okay, like with the and we're still doing deals. I know they might seem a little aggressive, but the gold. Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Um, I love it. I think it is beautiful. It's a delicate piece. When you feel it, there's a lightness and an airiness to the actual porcelain. It is in pristine condition, keeping in mind that these little felt nubbies, these are from the manufacturer. Those were not put on there by a collector or owner. We have a measurement of 14 inches. This is 14 inches tall. This is a statement piece. Thank you, Miss Karen. I do appreciate it. Again, it is Franz, Franz, and it is the Plumeria base. The design is the Plumeria. Those colors, doesn't it? Don't you see this though in Blanche's bedroom with that leaf, the leaf wallpaper? And I mean, this like somebody took it right out of her bedroom. I mean, seriously, you guys, thank you so much for the bids. I do appreciate. Hey, Miss Cindy J, how are you doing, lady? Always good to see you. And an official hello to you, Miss Jackson. So Mike is throwing it down at 120. Oh, Janet's coming in at 125. Like I say, doesn't it look like it's wearing a collar, but again, made out of the leaves. If you have not checked out Franz porcelains, please do yourself a favor and go check them out. They make some exceptionally beautiful pieces. They're all very like fragile looking, very fluid, dainty flowers. They do birth. I had the peacock teapot, and when I say that thing is gorgeous, I mean that thing was, whew, it was beautiful. But there is just something about the quality when you feel this, when you see this in real life. You know this ain't no, I got it out of TJ Maxx Home Goods kind of piece. You just, when you know it, you will see it, you will appreciate it. You do this, of course, does have some abrased detailing. Look at the paintwork on it so that you're getting the light highlights here on the blossoms themselves. It's not overdone. It's simple. It's elegant. I love this. Now, this would be a gift to give, especially to oneself. So, all right. Yeah, great deal. It retails for 526. Um, it is. Like, and they do still actually make pieces. So again, the mold is FZ00066. Easiest way to look them up. But again, Franz porcelain out of Singapore in the plumeria. We are at 14 inches tall. There are no chips, no cracks, there's no crazing to this piece either. Again, I would be hesitant to put water in this, but it is yours to do with as you wish. Maybe a synthetic or a dry floral arrangement would be best for this one, okay? All right, let's do it. So Mike jumped me at 140. Miss Melinda's just throwing it down 145. Do appreciate it. Let's go ahead and do the countdown. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The bid end. I'll tell you what though, the vendor that I get this from, they always have beautiful things and they are priced to sell. You know, like I hope they're getting their money out of it, but they know what they've got, but they price it to sell. So I always, it's one of the first places I stop when I'm in the antique mall. They thankfully are right in front. So they're a solid, solid vendor. Very clean, by the way. Floral bouquet bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie. Do appreciate it. And Miss Melinda, lady, I'm gonna double check. You got it, Melinda. Congratulations and thank you at 145. That's a stunner, lady. Congratulations, and I do appreciate it. It's y'all written down. I didn't say this earlier, but I should have let you know. Time permitting, I do have two bonus items. They were hidden. They were not dead in the previous. All right. You want to do your winter decor? Maybe you want to do something a little bit different with your winter decor. Speaking of like non-traditional colors, okay. Let me put in our star price here. Agree, Taylor. Agree. I mean, that's just the name of the game. You know, that's the name of the game. All right, well, let me reach in here and grab this beauty. Let's go for some Fenton glass. Let's keep it snow cap, shall we? There you go. Get that. Ooh, I love it. See that snow cap? See that snow cap? Quite literally, it's called snow cap on this gorgeous amber. Look at that swirl. Oh, I love it. I love, love, love this piece. There's no chips. There's no cracks. There is no Fenton hallmark on there either. There's a piece of newspaper that you're seeing right there. I couldn't get it out. It was fucking rude. Look at that. Oh, do we love it? I love it. I love this color. Look at that in the natural light. Look at that walking by that. Look at that spiral. Stop it. And I love the fact, because of the way that it's molded and sculpted, the spiral goes up, but because it's twisting, the spiral goes counter to what the base is on it. That's just light coming through. Okay, it's solid amber. Okay, but that optic pattern with that snow cap on it, stop. No, use that. No, use that. No, I'm not. Stop. We're starting it at 60 though. The measurement on this, the Fenton Amber Snow Cap vase, it is 11 inches at its tallest. 11 inches at its tallest. The diameter on the opening here, keeping in mind it's going to be an approximate, I measured it from ruffle to ruffle. At its widest, we are going to be at 6 inches. Okay, 6 inch diameter on the opening, the ruffle. Look at that. You even get the it wants to eat you. So 6 inches. I did go ahead and give you the circumference on the actual base here, okay? The circumference on your vessel, so the entirety, right, the whole distance around, you're at 20 and a half inches. 20 and a half inches circumference on the base. The height at its tallest, 11 inches. Diameter in the ruffle, you're looking at 6 inches, okay? This is a gorgeous piece of glass. Sorry, like, love it. Again, talking about winter, Christmas, fall, this piece is definitely going to work for any of those. So Miss Dina is the first at 60. Okay, Janet's at 65. Miss Dina's at 75. Ladies, I do appreciate it. Doesn't it look like it does? It looks like an old, like a butterscotch candy and the cellophane wrapper. And a lot of that, like, I'm just going to hold it there so you can kind of get the effect in the light. But you walk by it, and this is what's going to happen, right? You're going to get that twist. You walk by it the other way, you're going to get that twist. It's just beautiful. I love it. Snow cap. Alrighty. So it is Fenton Amber in the snow cap, white crest. Okay. No chips, no cracks, it's 1970 or earlier, 11 inches tall, 6 inch diameter, and we have a circumference, boom, of 20 and a half. Ladies, I do appreciate the bids. Miss Dina is in it at 75. Let's do the countdown. She's got swirl. Let's do it. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Ooh, Mike's getting in on the action at 80. Appreciate it. Thank you, everyone, for the bids. No chips or cracks, of course. Dina ain't playing around. Janet's not playing around. Uh-oh. What's the bid end gonna be, Miss Ruthie? Bye, Miss Jackson. Appreciate you being here. Honey pot bid end. Thank you, Ruth. She's getting creative. Agree. I'm feeling honey on that one. Pooh would not mind, right? All right. So Miss Janet came in with that just in case of 159. It is greatly appreciated, lady. Miss Dina threw in her just in case of 212. So at 160, Miss Dina snatched it up. She did. Go ahead, Miss Dina. Thank you so much. And it is, of course, appreciated. All right. Let's now. Do you know what goes really good with amber? If you want to be like super dramatic, I know nobody out there knows amber. Like, don't know what you're talking about. You know, spell the word. $40 is what we're going to start our next piece off at. This amber goes great with what color do you think? What color would this amber go great? Stretch. Amber snow cap. You know, I think the amber. Wait, with red, with red, with red. I'm telling you, you want something for Christmas? Get you a big old piece of red glass. Now, this next piece is, in my opinion, Italian. Okay, I saw some people say that it was, they labeled it as more of a Bohemian. I don't believe it to be Bohemian. It is molded. Okay, Miss Dean is throwing it down. This is a molded piece of glass, keeping in mind that the hobnails are actually on the bottom rim, but not all the way on the base, so that way it seats correctly. I do want to let you know, and I should have said this before, there is an inclusion in one of the hobnails. Sorry, guys. The light picks up There, I know I am not. I know I did not see. Okay, here it is. It's kind of got a little bit of a white head. It does. This looks like it needs popped. Just saying, like it's there, like ready to pop. So you see that white? There is an inclusion in this hobnail. Don't know what the white head. Y'all know you just want to like. So that is there. There are no chips or cracks to the actual glass. Okay. So the obvious question is, does it glow? Well, of course it does. You're going to get the glow up here on the ruffle. All right. So you're seeing that orange come through. So the body does not glow, but the crest on the vase, it does. It fluoresces a very bright orange. Of course, I don't have my flashlight handy. So it is a hobnail. This is a smoother hobnail. It is like a caged, so you have a clear glass over that ruby. It creates a really interesting look. It creates a very interesting look. I don't know. You can kind of maybe see on some of the hobnails where it's clear, but then you can kind of like this one. Let's see if I can get it. Do you see the red, the ruby red glass? Then you have the clear cased on top of it. Oh, this one's showing it really good. You see it there? But there we go. So it creates this really interesting effect to it, okay? I'm not keeping up to anybody. Blah, blah, blah. Karen, Dina, you guys, thank you so much for the bits. Mike's jumping in on the action. Dina's in at 80. I know. It's all about that ruffle. There we go. Dr. Michael Popper. My mother watches that show. I can't. I cannot. I can't deal with it. I don't like looking at it. I don't even really like hearing it in the background. I'm like, she thinks it's hilarious. I don't. All right, let's look at the measurement. The red cased glass, ruby red cased glass with the fluoresce on the crest. It is 12 and a half inches. 12 and a half inches tall. So great with amber. Go great with your colonial greens. Put it in with your Vikings, your avocado green, and you've got a great Christmas look. This would be super fun for Christmas if you have like the mercury glass Christmas picks. Just I mean, jam them in there and make it an explosion out of this, like the green and the gold, maybe a little bit of the red, just to kind of pull the red up through the arrangement. Not a lot is what I see with it. Wow, so good. So good. Alrighty, Miss Dina's back in it at 110. Again, you guys greatly appreciate it. Y'all are agreeing with a shiny gold bow. Right, go ahead, Taylor. I'm not mad at that either. That would be beautiful. Let me show you that little pimple right there. You can feel it in the hobnail, but you can obviously quite see it. But you see how the light kind of picks up the white, so it's a little difficult to see. Oh, look, there's another one. You see it right there? That one's not ready to pop. That one needs a little bit more time, right? We don't want to create a scar. This one, where did it go? Well, you guys saw it. Let's move. 12 and a half inches tall, no chips, no cracks. There is the little pimple that needs popped. So let's do it. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. I'm not mad at that. Some evergreens coming out of here. That would be elegant with that gold bow. Stop. Dina's thrown in her just in case to protect it. There is our Nouveau bid-end, our red pump. High heel, bid-end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. Dina, you threw in that just in case of 135. I didn't miss anything. Nope. I did not miss anything. So, Dina, congratulations and thank you at 110. This beauty lady, ooh, it's coming to you. And by the way, it makes a great hand or foot massager with light. Okay. Bonus. This is just an added bonus feature. You know, I didn't really think it was a huge selling point because, again, what you do with your glass in your own home, it's not my business. But, okay. So I am a huge sucker for the Art Nouveau movement. I love the shapes. I love the floral detailing. So we're gonna go. I need to put price on this. Okay, let's go this. Boop. All right, we're going to start this one off at 35. This is a great introductory piece. It's a nice starting point because these Art Nouveau vases just get kind of crazy out of control. I do not know the name of the specific manufacturer. It is definitely some old porcelain. Let me get you here. We have what I believe to be the mold mark. We have a paper label. Unfortunately, it's like something, something, booze and sun. So not the manufacturer, but where, no, thank you, Dina. But where this piece would have been sold. We're looking at some older porcelain. Now, I do believe that this is a Czechoslovakian um, or Czech Art Nouveau piece, and you will see why here. And it's more so the color palette in which it was chose, as well as the actual detailing to the base. So oh, I love it. I love it. I love these I mean, it's so perfectly Art Nouveau. The pattern that you were seeing on the front is also repeated on the back. So it doesn't matter which way you want. I mean, you could display it like this if you wanted. But the colors, the greens, the yellows, reds, and blacks, it's really Czechoslovakian. Now, I could be wrong, truth be told, but that is what I do strongly believe. Hey, that B. Hey, Miss Sharkey, how are you doing today? I do believe that is exactly where this piece originated from, okay? There are no chips, there are no cracks to our beautiful Art Nouveau vase here. You could certainly use it for a small floral arrangement, but again, given its age, I am hesitant to want to put sitting water in here. If you do, as soon as those flowers, you about to throw those flowers, like don't wait, don't let those flowers dry up and wilt on you. You want to preserve and save this vase. Hey, Packer Picker, how you doing today out there? Ben, that's another Miss Ben. How are you doing? So gorgeous piece. No chips, no cracks. The measurement on it. We are, to be exact, we are at 7 1/8 inches, keeping in mind that the measurement is, of course, from base to the top here of the handle. So 7 1/8. I love the delicacy of the pieces here. The colors are, I agreed, very excellent, perfect for your mid-century decors. Checking it out against like our Victorian mirror here. These go lovely together. Wanting to put it with your amber glass, let's use the ball and claw as an example. I mean, how lovely is that, right? Maybe this is not the next piece, so I'm going to kind of skip ahead. Maybe you've got some early Bohemian glass. How lovely of a look is that? Okay, beautiful look. Hey, you know what? Maybe you want to take some other art, but maybe you want to take that porcelain, that ceramics. Chloe's getting in on the action. Thank you, lady. Maybe you kind of want to put that with the metal. Just give yourself a full Art Nouveau moment. Treat yourself. Do that. All right. Oh, Miss Panda Whammy's in it at 46. Oops, Karen or Beth. Let's go ahead and do the countdown again. Paper labels also on booze and sons. That would have been who sold it, not the manufacturer. Again, I can't describe a specific manufacturer. There were quite a few companies, and unfortunately, most of them, a very few of them, I should say, did make hallmarks on them. This isn't a brazed, so it's not just painted, but there is texture to it in the actual mold. Okay, no chips, no cracks. Let's do it. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the bid end. The only reason I'm not kicking it is because I have too many things going on. Karen came in. Oh, there is our sunflower bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruby B. I do appreciate it. Miss Karen threw in her her bid at 50 family, just in case at 50 Chloe, just in case of 67, back to back to back to back. But Miss Taylor threw in her just in case of 115. So at 68, Karen's getting away from the class. Well, she said, I need some different stuff. So at 68, Taylor, congratulations. Thank you, lady. It is coming to ya. Oh, well, Taylor is not the price. Taylor is the owner. Let's try that again, Michael. Get yourself together. Ooh, okay, the next piece, listen, is heavy. I have never sold cast iron before, but when I spotted this, I had to snatch it up, and I was like, maybe nobody's gonna want it, but if nobody wants it, I'm totally cool with keeping it. It has been repaired, so I'm gonna put in the starting price, but do keep in mind that the item has been repaired. It is most certainly an old repair, and it is a repair that is going to definitely. Let me use this to put it well. So it's definitely a repair that's not going to fall apart. It is cast iron. Okay. It is what I believe to be a candlestick holder, a pedestal candlestick holder. Are you ready? It is a goddess. Ah, look at that. This thing, it's not lightweight. I want to put that out to you. It's probably about somewhere between 8 and 12 pounds, maybe somewhere in there. The repair happened down here. You see, so it has been welded back together. So true T, that's why I was able to get it and bring it to you at 45. But this is definitely a statement piece. This is leaning towards almost, well, no, it's not architectural salvage because this would have been that sentence, but she is solid. She is beautiful. She is a goddess for sure. She can be your light goddess, but again, talking about mixing it up with your antiques, stop it. No, we're not stopping, ladies and gentlemen. So it is, of course, a pedestal candle holder. Great, of course, for our contemporary modern, um, like votive candles on that. She measures 13 inches tall. She does have, I agree, actually a little bit of like a harpy kind of vibe to her. Her wings back here, a little bit of a griffin-esque. It fell off the Titanic. We saved it, Joanne. I dived to the depths. Right? Here she is. So it's, of course, a softer sculpt as it is done in a cast iron. Like I said, she has been repaired. I love this piece down here. It very much gives her almost a griffin foot. Like she's got her wings. She's wearing her dress, and then out of her dress are coming, you see one and two, and this is like the pedestals that she's clinging to. Very much like she is a sphinx or a harpy. Miss Romines is in at 46. Thank you, lady. I do appreciate it. It's definitely it's definitely an interesting piece. Let me show you the base here. So it's got 4 feet on it, if you will. And again, that weld is definitely an old weld on there. Okay. I'm not mad at it. I'm really not. It doesn't jump out at you. And there is so much going on overall that it's something that I think can be forgiven. I think she's a beautiful piece. She's a unique piece. I'm glad. Well, if anybody's going to get it, Miss Romines, and I know she's going to go to a good home. So again, it has been repaired. And she is 13 inches tall, cast iron. So again, she's a heavier girl. That's all right. Here she is in the back. Imagine this if you do have a fireplace, whether you set her in there with some other candles stacked around her, with her candles in here, maybe you have a fully functional fireplace and you put her on kind of the hearth and have the candles in there for the summer months. She's a gorgeous, beautiful piece. You can go into a sun porch to kind of set a mood. Oh, I was like, girl, did I do the kind She's got preemptive. All right, let's do the countdown. Let's do it. Miss Romines is in at 46, lady. Thank you so much. Do appreciate it. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. This girl's going to get a lot of paper to keep her safe. I love it. I love her. there is our heart bit, and thank you, Miss Ruthie B. Vicky, lady, congratulations and thank you. I know she's going to a great home. At $46, lady, she is coming to you. What was it? Crystal tree. I'm probably gonna, yeah, Miss Romans, I'm gonna ship these, the tree and her separately, just because I'd be afraid if that box got turned upside down. Her, yeah, that weight, that tree, I don't think they would get along. So, two boxes for Vicky today. She's going on the front porch. Nice. All right. Let's set her down a little. Wait. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. So they have these. We all know what moriyagi is, right? It's basically what is more often than not contemporary referred to as slip work. So you've got a beautiful piece of porcelain, ceramic, or pottery, and essentially what they do is for just to kind of like dumb it down even for myself, it is essentially clay, ceramic, porcelain that's a little bit more viscous, so it's not as solid. And I've seen a number of different artists do it a couple of different ways. One way that I have found really interesting is that they'll fill, yeah, they will fill a like a squeeze bottle, like a ketchup bottle, with the slip work, the moriyagi. Well, the moriyagi is the finished result, but the slip work, they'll fill it with a bottle, and then they have like little almost like icing toppers on the top so they can change how much or how little comes out of it. And then they draw on to the pottery or porcelain, whatever, and then they fire it and it creates that texture. And then they go in over it and paint it, fire it. Poppy, you're in Greece? Stop it. Girl, I am super flattered if you go and check out a sale while you are in Greece. That is high praise. Poppy, how are you doing out there, lady? Safe and fun, okay? Alrighty, let's do it. So this is heavily moriyagi work, slip work. We're going to start her off at 40. Yeah, we are. It's this really, really interesting picture. Look at the shape on this. Now, keep in mind, it is an Asian scene, okay? This is hand painted. So what you're seeing, okay? There is a care manufacturer flaw. You see the splitting occurred during the firing. It has been glazed over. That's how we can kind of tell the difference. All right. The glaze goes down into the actual crevice there. So I do want to let you know that it is there, though it is from the manufacturer. We are missing one piece of the slip work. You see the pattern here. See how right there it is not present, but check that out. Look at how dramatic this little picture is. Look at the pass through on the stem. Now, it's hand painted on one side with our little water scene. Then on the other side, we have our geisha. See, in her kimono has got all of the slip work on it. But again, the scenery here is hand painted. But look at all of that slip work. That beautiful mossy green, that mustardy yellow. Look at all of that. And somebody did that by hand. I love the little cutouts here. There's one, there's two, those are intentional to the piece. Oh, I love this. I think it's just an exceptional piece. It's definitely different. It gives me a little bit of a snail kind of vibe down here. Like, it's the snail. It's a super dressed up snail. Like this snail is going to a party, but I love it. I think it's elegant. It's definitely different. You get a two for whether you love the geisha on the front or not. You can certainly turn it around and check it from the back. Yes, Nippon, home of the rising sun. Look at that. Look at all of that work that went into that. That is just great. So again, there's no actual chips or aged cracks to it. We do have, again, from manufacturer, there is a split to the ceramic in there. We do have a piece of the slip work that is missing back here, right there. Okay. The measurement on it, we are at 7.5 inches tall at its tall. So it's to the pitch of the spout here, 7 inches tall, 7.5, pardon me, 7.5 inches. At its longest, I did measure from the front, kind of back here to our snail tail. So at its longest, I got you, Mike. We are at 9 inches. So 7.5 at tallest, 9.5 at its longest. Mike is in it at 45. This is a beautiful piece of artistry. And like I say, the more moriyagi that is on here, the more desirable, obviously, because the investment in time and artistry that went into making the piece. I love kind of the cameo image, if you will, here, the hand painted scene on one, hand painted scene on two. But the fact that they did the moriyagi on the geisha is pretty awesome, I think. All right, Mike's in it to win it. Let's go ahead and start the countdown. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. She's welcoming home the fisherman. See, she's awaiting. Well, happy birthday to the grandson. Oh, she's got to spoil them right, those grandkids. Yes, she does. There is our our sake bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. Do appreciate it. Mike, congratulations and thank you again at $45. Beautiful piece of antique Nippon moriyagi slipwork with geisha. Gotcha, Mike. Let me get you written down, sir. Okay, let's do some more Nouveau, one of my favorites. I think more so than decorates for. All right, we have got a silver-plated trinket dish or catch-all, if you will. Let me see where we start. Oh, a deal at $25. Okay, we're going to start the next piece off at $25. It is from the B&W. Okay, B&W company. We have our mold of 477. B&W did a lot of different silver plates. They were very prolific during the Art Nouveau movement. You will find quite a few of the jewelry caskets were made by B&W. This is, and it does have a lot of patina on the front. I like the age, though you could polish it up if you would prefer. But we've got a Jenny Lynn here on the front. And of course, the dish itself is made to look like a flower. Look at the movement, the sculptural detail in her hair, how it comes down to the crest of the dish itself, flower in her hair. The mold is excellent on this. There's no, aside from the patina, there's no other condition issue on the dish itself, okay? This, thank you, Nightshade, thank you, Miss Barbara. This is what Barbara's back at 27. This is most certainly something to use if you have like a vanity display. If not, I mean, how beautiful would this be to have on an entryway, a coffee table, an end table, just as something simple. The interesting thing is that when we talk about a trinket dish or a catch-all dish, is that more often than not, there's not an image that would be obstructed if we were to use it for that way. This is one of those pieces where you just set it out and leave it alone. You don't want to cover up that beautiful image there on the interior. She is 5 by 5. So a 5 by 5, I measured it in two different areas, and she's coming in at a 5 by 5. Like I said, thank you ladies for the bids. She does, of course, have patina that you're seeing, right? You can kind of see right up here. There's a little less to it on the back. You're seeing it. Could you polish her up? Sure. Would I personally? No, I really like where she's currently at in her aging process. Let's get a little up close to that one. So the metal itself, outside of the patina, there is no other damage. Again, our measurement is 5 by 5, manufactured by the B&W. We do have these little nubby feet down here, okay? So 5 by 5. Karen's loving the age too. Miss Barbara's in it at 32. Thank you everyone for your bids. And I'm going to go ahead and start the countdown for y'all. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. I just adore these Art Nouveau pieces. Miss Barbara, I got you just in case of 38. Thank you, lady. There is the computer, I cannot read it. There's our elf girl bid, and she's seeing, what is her name? Gadriel from Lord of the Rings. Our elf princess bid end. Thank you, Ruthie. Barbara, I got your just in case of 38. Lady, you didn't need it. At 32, what a great deal for this piece. Barbara, it's coming to you, lady. Thank you. Where am I at? Oh, nope. Okay, move it up. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you, everyone. All right, we saw this piece a little bit earlier. This is that Bohemian glass. Again, there's no hallmark on it. This is one of those things where it's the color treatment, the pattern, the overall feel, quality, weight of the glass. She is an older piece. It is a beautiful diamond optic satin glass with a beautiful green to white ombre effect to it. Where am I? Okay. Let me double check on this. There is a little bit of a nick to the rim right here. So there is a bit of a nick to this rim right here. Do you see it there? I don't want to call it a flea bite. I think it's a little more than a flea bite, but there is a nick to the glass right there. Now she's an old gal, so nick or not, I still appreciate her. We're going to start her at $25, okay? It is a molded piece of glass. Do you see that pattern that's coming through? Doesn't it look like a quilt almost? Obviously, it's quite floral looking here on the bottom. So we've got that. There we go. Can we see that diamond quilted pattern to it? You can feel it on the glass, but check it out. It ombres up into that beautiful kind of sage. No, not sage green. It's like I don't want to call it chartreuse either. It's a green that's reading a little bit more on the yellow side so far as its undertone. Here's your opening. So you do see, of course, the two layers of glass. It is in a satin glass effect. Okay. I'm not sure how this was created, if that is the actual pattern that's kind of then stretched or molded up to it. So our measurement on our Bohemian glass is 9.5 inches tall. 9.5 inches tall. Like I said, she is definitely limoncello. She's definitely an older piece of glass. Where was the oh, where'd you go? Well, it's definitely not a here. Right there it is. Well, I was showing. There we go. So right there is the nick to the glass. But I love the color. I love the pattern. It's definitely, like I said, it's that older, very lightweight, very thin kind of glass. You can kind of see. I like that color. Again, talking about those pastels, let's pull up because I think that with that. So if you do have like your pink glasses, right, that would go great. Maybe you want to do it just like with a milk glass. I think the milk glass would bring really well with this, very springy, summery kind of vibes to it. Or if you just love your old glass altogether, this is another beautiful piece. So we are at 9.5 for our Bohemian. It is a diamond quilted pattern. There is a little nick to the glass, and again, that is on right here. So that is on the top. If there is no interest in that, I'm going to set this one to the side and we're going to keep it moving. Okay? Keep that moving. That one over. All right, let's go to Poland. We've got some Polish glass here for you. All right, we are really near the end. We've got two more official items, and then I have two bonus items. If, of course, you guys are interested, let me know down in the chat if you are interested. This is Polish, okay? And we know that because thankfully it still has a sticker. I'm going to start this piece off at $18. Bam! Look at that little jack in the pulpit, that pedestal jack in the pulpit with that green rim on there. Ooh, she is cute. I love it. So again, this is Polish glass made in, oh my God, Michael, it's Romania. Lord, made in Romania. Misty, if you're still here, you're listening, girl. This is exactly what we were talking about earlier. It ain't the first time, it ain't gonna be the last time that we make a fool of ourselves. No, it's not, girl. So Michael's like, let's go to Poland. It's got a sticker on it. Words, letters. That spells Romania. Y'all, we're in Romania. We're not in Poland no more, y'all. We right quick took a train somewhere. So we're in Romania with our beautiful art glass. The clarity on this is beautiful. There is a little bit of an inclusion via an air bubble right here. Okay, so do keep that in mind. Our measurement on our Romanian jack and pulpit, I even wrote Polish on the list. It is 7.5 inches, 7.5 inches tall, right? Misty said, and I didn't get a chance to message her back. She said, well, it's not the first time that we make a fool of ourselves. And I said, true tea. And she said, and it certainly isn't going to be the last time we make a fool of ourselves. And I said, true word, tea, case in point, okay? Alrighty, guys. So Ms. Taylor is in it at 25. Again, Romanian glass. This is what I do believe to be a molded piece of glass. I am not seeing any infusion or applied point to it, but I'm telling you what, the clarity on this and that color is gorgeous. I think that you can display it as such, or I really actually do like the displayability on the back where you have the pull, the point on the pulpit to the front. There's something to be said about that. Now, whether you choose to leave the sticker on there or not, that's entirely up to you. You know that it's Romanian, but one of those things. Do you keep the label on or do you not? So no chips, no cracks. There is an air bubble. Miss Taylor is in at 25, 7.5, the beautiful shade of green. Perfect for kind of like Christmas. You're just a lover of your natural tones, those dark woods. That is it. Let's do the countdown. Here we go. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The bid ends. We're going to stop teasing you and we're going to make official announcements. You'll have like all of the things, all the normal things. So within the next week and a half. So we'll make everything an official. You, like I said yesterday, a good tease is when there's a payoff. And trust and believe this is a good tease because there is going to be a payoff for you guys very soon, very soon. Alrighty, there is our laugh cry face emoji. So thank you, Ms. Ruby B. Taylor had high bid at 25. I certainly appreciate everybody's bids, but Ms. Jamie G came in with that just in case of 28. So at 26, Ms. Jamie G, it's coming to you, lady. Thank you so much. All right, okay. Okay. This next piece. Now listen, I did it because I really like it. Listen, there's no judging here. So if you love this piece and you love this piece because you just do, that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Don't be embarrassed here, okay? We're not going to do that. Now, I have got for you two little amethyst figural, like cordial glasses. I don't know. I tried to find out who the actual manufacturer was of these. These are definitely hand blown. We've got smooth bottom, well, textured smooth bottoms on them. There are no chips. There are no cracks. There is some air bubbles in there. Okay, you're seeing the little amethyst. Look, I mean, how stinking cute. How cute. If you were to put like little air plants in here, oh, I think that would be adorable. The figural glasses, little stem cherries, they are at 5 1/4 inches tall. 5 1/4 inches tall. And that's exactly, Tracy, why I bought them. So they're unique enough, but then they get kind of like, we're going to get a little R rated right now. Yeah, we are. Let's start. This is a lady. She does have, of course, her chest. All right, so you're now seeing it from the front. Okay, she does have her chest. All right, a little of the chesticle action. Um, can't really tell from the front, but once we turn him to the side, I mean, he's happy to see you, ladies and gentlemen. So the man and woman, as detailed, as detailed. We're going to start the set off at $20. Okay, there's no chips, there's no cracks. It is in a beautiful amethyst glass. I thought that it was just so weird, so unusual. You know, she's got her testicles, he's got his hello, how are you friend to him. I think that they're stinking cute. And I bought them actually specifically because of that, because I was like, all right, Taylor's in at 20, Val's is in it at 25. I know. I think that they're fine. They're clever. They do sit flat. So if you do have a windowsill, I think this would be absolutely adorable if you kind of set them on the windowsill and have little air plants in them. They don't need a whole lot of room to grow. You know what I'm saying? Taylor just bought a Speedo bodybuilder bottle. Get, listen, you get one chance in life. Whatever it is that's going to make you happy, and it ain't hurting anybody for yourself. Live your life. Live your life. We need a little bit more of that in this world today. Absolutely, just they're comical. You know what I'm saying? He's saying hello. She's like, hi. So no chips, no cracks. Again, they are 5 1/4 inches tall. They are hand blown. Okay. The people do come out of the pedestal. I think, you guys, quite frankly, it is all one piece of glass. Now, her chest may be applied. I That's questionable. I don't know if her chest is applied. His Wee Willie Winkle is definitely pulled out of the piece of glass, as are the arms. The arms are still one piece. I am not seeing any fusion mark on the bowl, so I think this is all one piece of glass. Okay, one piece of glass. All right, you definitely, just have some fun with it, right? So Val's is at 25. Thank you. Tracy's in at 26. Melinda's at 28. That's right. Judgment free zone. Go for what you like. These are weird. They're unusual. They're definitely little conversational pieces. So Melinda at 28. And let's do the countdown, you guys. I think we have time for bonus round if you guys are up for it. Let me know. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Ruthie, I'm really hoping you use what I hope that you use for the bid end. We'll just see. Are we on the? Don't be scared to do it. I know. I think Ruthie kept it safe. She kept it safe. She was like, should I? Should I not? Oh, you can't. She went with the wine bid end. I was going to do eggplant. Ruthie said, I was thinking about it. Sure. All right. Thank you for the bid, Ed and Ruthie. Melinda was holding it at 28. Miss Jamie G came in with that bid of 29. Kimmy girl, your 30 came in right after the bid, and I do appreciate it. Tracy was waiting for the eggplant too. Oh, Ruthie said almost. It's all right. You know, we gotta get them laughs. We gotta get them laughs. It's joy for the soul. Jamie G, 2 in a row. Congratulations and thank you again, lady. These are coming to you. She got the Jack in the pulpit in this one. Much to bubble. I love it. All right. Do we feel like I have 2 bonus items if y'all want to? I don't know. We'll see. Um, we'll see which. Let's do it. Let's do the bonus items. There's just 2 of them. Let's start with this one. Okay, I've got another piece of Nippon. This is let me double check just to make sure I'm not making things up. Okay, transfer pattern with hand painted accents as well as moriyagi detailing. Okay, we'll see what y'all think. It's a very traditional piece. It is the darker, earthier tone colors, which, if you don't know by now, I do prefer and love. I think they're quite calming. This one, it says hand painted. It but again, it's there's a transfer image and then the hand painted accents on top of it. Okay. They've been playing that game for a long, 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 long time. You know what I'm saying? So look at that. I love this vase. Those yellow, green roses. So it's transferred, but then you see how they kind of put some hand painted detailing on there. I love this effect going around it. There are no chips, there are no cracks. Look at those handles, the turquoise accents running along the gilding at the top. I think it is a beautiful, beautiful piece. Again, very autumnal, or if you do prefer your earth tones, this is where it's at. If anybody would be interested, we will start this Nippon off at $40. The flowers themselves are a transfer image with hand painted accents. We do have the moriyagi going on in there, very abstract to it. Okay. I love the turquoise accents going along the rim. The handles on these, very decorative. Of course, it's got a very Asian influence to it. Mike's getting in on the action at 50. Thank you, sir. He loves the Asian pieces. So, front or back if you prefer. And then as we rotate, we will see there's less floral detailing on the back. Okay, less floral detailing back here, but we do still have the moriyagi on the front and far more floral detailing here on the front. There are no chips, there are no cracks to the piece. The total measurement is at 10 inches. It is hand painted Nippon. It is fully glazed on the interior, so you're a little bit safer with the water. Though again, if you do want to put fresh cut flowers in there, I encourage you to remove the flowers and water as soon as you begin to kind of see the wilting process. So Miss Stephanie is in it at 52. Vicky's coming in at 56. Mike ain't playing around. He's at 65. No chips, no cracks, hand painted accents to our rose transfer, beautiful slip moriyagi work to it. 10 inches tall. Let's do the countdown, you guys. Thank you for the bids. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. There is some, paint wear to the gilding. I like it. It's 35. Ooh, Stephanie threw in her just in case at 67. There is our rose bid end. Thank you, Ruthie B. Mike was holding it down at 65. Thank you, everyone, for your bids. But a congratulations and thank you, Miss Stephanie, at 66. Lady, it's coming to you. All right. And, okay. Oh, this next item, I was torn up whether or not I was going to sell it. I wanted to keep it, and then I was like, no, Michael, you need to focus on a specific era, a specific vibe. Uh, Let me I should have assembled this before I did it. So let's just chitty chat. So, how is everybody's? Now, this item is going to be a little bit pricier because, quite frankly, it is super collectible. And I have to do this in a certain way because I just like it displayed in a certain way. Okay, just bear with me for a second. I like it. I just want to wow you with it. Do you know what you know what I'm saying? And it does have quite a few pieces, so we're going to get them all together. That goes here. There's no right or wrong to what I'm doing. I just, really neurotic. Okay, so y'all know I love my tiny treasures. Lord, this is going to be difficult to show. I love my tiny treasures. This is one of those. Oops. So this is one of those tiny treasures. I feel some kind of way about selling it, but we're gonna see. It is gonna be a spendy one because I didn't know. I just bought it because I was like, oh, and then I looked it up and I was like, oh, it's a good thing I did buy it. It is the Playtown dollhouse set. Look at it. So it's the Playtown grocery store. The shelving unit that you're seeing is made out of wood. Don't worry, we caught it. And you are in fact going to get, if anybody would be interested, of course, all of the little grocery items. Okay, these are made the grocery shelves that you look at that. Peas are 17 cents a ham at 50 cents a pound. Are you for real? 10 pounds of sugar was 49 cents. 8 cents a pound. You can tell it's old just from the prices, can't you? So the Playtown grocery store shelving unit is made out of wood. Let's check it out. The pieces, look at the little Ritz cracker. Ah, I love it. That's paper on wood. Look at the Campbell soup. This is a little wooden dowel or block, but it has a paper label. The Campbell's tomato soup. Okay. Beth was like, I would have killed to have this. Well, now listen, I did current listings, sold comps, everything like that. I am going to start it at 120 if anybody is interested. I know that's high for what it may be, but for whatever reason, these are super collectible. This is a little ketchup bottle. There was no paper label with this one. This is how it was sold. Now there is a condition issue on, yeah, okay. So on the front, the paper and around the side on our sauerkraut and frankfurts out of a can. There is obviously some of the label is missing. I can't even. Okay, look at it's Heinz baked beans with the green label, y'all. Baked beans and tomato sauce. Look at. We then have our tomato juice, our premier tomato juice. Turn it around so you can see it. I can't even. Sauerkraut and frankfurts in a can. We do have a milk bottle. These are wood. Now, this piece did not come with a grocery store, though it is, in fact, part of the Playtown. Playtown did a bakery, and here we have a little baguette. Okay, now the baguette has kind of like, it's got like a crack right here. So I'm not sure what material this was made out of, almost like a chalkware that was then like painted and glazed over. So this is part of the Playtown collection, but this came from the bakery, but I got it with the grocery store, so I don't, we're going to include it. Okay. Look at the Kellogg's Rice Krispies, Snap, Crackle, and Pop. OG Snap, Crackle, and Pop. And then stop it. Look at on the back. There's like the cartoon. There's like a full cartoon story. And I mean, that's how big they are. And last but not least, we have the Borden's pasteurized milk. So that is our last item. It is our Playtown grocery store. The Playtown shelf is obviously in a blue and white. It's not coming apart anywhere. This is in great condition. Some naughty child did look like they put some marks back here. Okay. I know, I love the little. So again, made out of wood, the blue, they did a variety of different pieces, and you can kind of stack your groceries on there as you will. I'm like just so neurotic that like, I can't have the baked beans. This is the milk. So the canned milk's got to go by the Rice Krispies, right? And then our tomato stuff can go together. I'm literally doing this backwards. Tomato soup. Blech, blech, blech. Hours of enjoyment. Let's put our crackers over here. That's right, Ruthie. Appreciate it. Let's put sauerkraut down here. And milk bottle is probably not gonna, but you get the whole shebang. So again, it is the Playtown grocery store. That is our last bonus item of the day. That will conclude our sale. So so that is it, you guys. Boop, boop, boop. Everything was up. Michael, if no one interested, would you put up next show? Okay, so we will. If I froze up, I will do that again. My apologies. Yeah, thank you, Karen, for letting me know. I will show the Bohemian green satin glass again. YouTube's trying to me. So, yes, Wendy, I do have an eBay store. I haven't like broadcast announced it just simply because I'm wanting to take my time with it and really try to find some very high-end things for you guys. So last week we did like the Bluebird, the Lepton Bluebird musical teapot, and that was something I pulled from eBay but was listed on eBay. So yeah, so I'm kind of like playing around with that. I just kind of want to find my stride. I'm okay with announcing it to you guys since you're here at the sale, especially because you've stuck around with me at to the end. So if you go in and search the Cult of Vintage as a user, you will find my eBay store. You can follow along. You can turn the notifications on so that whenever I do list an item, eBay will send you a notification to say, hey, the Cult of Vintage is listed in the item. So again, it's simply go into eBay, go into the search, type in the Cult of Vintage. It's all one word, and then you'll see search users. Select it, and there I am. Okay. So I do have the Bohemian green satin glass. If I froze up, I will try it again. I started it at 25. If anybody is interested, there is a nick to the glass right here, and that is at the top. So we are at 9.5. Okay, Vicky's in at 25. Apologies, Vicky. Yep, this wasn't on eBay. So we're starting at 25. Vicky's in at 25. It is a beautiful satin glass with white ombre into a green that's got more of a yellow undertone to it. It's a beautiful, delicate glass. Check out that star pattern on the bottom. Again, giving you full quilt effects to it. You will feel the texturing to the pattern on the glass. So as you run your fingers over it, you are going to feel the bumps in that. Okay. This one, I would be a little bit like, I wouldn't go as bad as putting brush cut floral arrangement in that, more specifically because it is a satin glass. So even if the water sat in there a little bit, started to etch, you're not going to notice it because of the satin glass effect to it. So beautiful Bohemian glass. Again, don't know the manufacturer, judging that based on the color, the weight, the feel, the style of the glass. Miss Romance has got it at 25. So let's go ahead and start the countdown for you. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Yeah, I started the eBay thing just because I know that there are a lot of people, especially given the day and the daytime that I do the sale, that they are unable to come to the live sales. And quite frankly, there are probably a lot of people out there that just for their own reasons, don't really enjoy the live sale gig. They prefer and like the eBay. So I'm like, you know what? Let me do right by my business and try to do right by as many people as possible and really start investing time, energy, and effort into the eBay thing. So there are a few things that are up for sale. I am going to be adding more things tomorrow, as a matter of fact. So do look for that. All right, our sunshine bid end. Thank you, Miss Ruthie B. Miss Vicky Romans, lady, at 25. Thank you again. It is coming to you. Okay, that's our last item then of the sale. I want to thank each and every single one of you for attending today. It is greatly appreciated, as I always say. Every way in which you show support, whether it's by subscribing, commenting, or liking, um, that is greatly appreciated. If you have shown up here to be in community and chat with some people out there, I am so honored and flattered that I would be able to provide that space. That is appreciated. And of course, as a business, I definitely appreciate your purchases. It's how I pay bills. As always, please know that there is never any one way that is ever too small. All of your support allows me to be up here on camera and do this for a living. Thank you to each and every single one of you individually, but as a community, I am greatly appreciative for all of your love and support. Lisa, I don't know, girl. I can hold on. Yes, I did, Lisa. Get your email. So thank you to every single one of you. And again, a huge round of applause to Miss Ruthie B for being the official bid ender today. Ruthie, as always, you kill it. Fast fingers, she's always on point. Don't forget that not only is Ruthie, but LaDonna, Miss Durbin, Miss Bayou Bell Vintage now, is going to be a guest seller on Yvonne Thrifty Rich's YouTube channel. That will be today, 3 p.m. She's going to see it tonight, she hopes. Go over there, show Ruthie some support, check out the items. Again, LaDonna will also be there. I know that they would greatly appreciate it. Kristen, I greatly thank you for being here. Kristen, thank you so much. Again, being here, chatting, laughing, I appreciate it in every single way. Thank you so much. Yes, announcements will be rolling out next week in a variety of different ways. So if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure to go check me out there. It is, again, The.Cult.Of.Vintage, just like it is here on YouTube. And of course, I'll be posting updates in the community tabs, right? Thank you guys so much. You all have a beautiful, wonderful weekend. Have fun, but stay safe out there. I will return next Tuesday back on Thrifter Junker Vintage Hunter, Misty's channel for our weekly Tuesday sale. And of course, I'll be back next Wednesday here on the Cult of Vintage at 1 p.m. Eastern for the solo sale. So you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you guys soon. Thank you so much. Y'all have a good day. Bye.